Basement Talk, the podcast where we sit in a basement and we talk. This is John. This is Andrew. This is me, Nicole. Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to my very
Harley
own
Quinn.
show.
Hey, I used to say that on the podcast.
Yeah. Now you handed the torch over.
You're now Nicole Anaconda.
You're now the torch.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got bonds, hon.
That's
Yeah.
the motto here in the basement.
There's a sign right at the door that says that.
I'm
Yeah.
going to make you that. Andrew's Cricket.
So a sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
You know, before you get to that age where you're like, oh, I need a sign.
That's pretty much what work is.
That's
We just think of signs for dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yesterday, someone was asking me what Andrew does for work, and I said,
I don't even know what to tell people when they ask me.
I was like, they weld stuff and something to do with cars. I don't. He works at that Centerline place. I don't know.
Who asked?
One of the girls at my work.
Uh.
Because one of them was like, they were like, why do you work so much? And I was like, I work full time, like normal people. And they were like, you're like always here. And I was like, well, why don't you work so much? And then they were like, my husband's got a good paying job. And I was like, I'm the breadwinner. And she's like, that's why you work so much. And she's like, what did your husband do? And I was like, he works at a factory doing some shit with tools.
Not even a factory.
It's a shop.
It's a
Metal shop.
custom metal shop, technically.
Okay, so you make custom metal?
Yep. We
Yeah.
customize metal.
So next time someone asks, I'm just going to say,
We make cells that make crash test parts.
that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not all it, but majority, yeah.
And then we destroy stuff too.
Yeah. Like our
That's-
fucking spirits, our
I'm
mental
just, next time someone asks, I'm just going to pretend like you're like,
a lawyer.
no, like in like
An
the
accountant.
FBI or something.
What?
I'm just going to,
So he has an OnlyFans.
oh,
Yeah, just say I'm an accountant.
Yeah, spicy one.
I'm just going to say that I can't disclose that because it's confidential.
We should become PIs.
I'd be good
It's
at
not
it.
hard. I have a buddy that I've talked about this with before, and he went to university for criminology, so he technically can get his license and just have us
I
work
think,
for him.
I think I would be good
You
at
don't
it.
know. I would too. I love stalking people.
Ugh, love
yeah,
it.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
Basement
Honestly,
PI.
anytime someone, like, if one of my friends gets, like, a new friend, I'm like, I need to see if this friend is going to be better than me. So I go on every one of their social medias and stalk the shit out of them.
I've followed people before with people, like to find out what they're doing.
We used to have, me and my friends had, like, a shared, like, fake Facebook.
What was the name?
I can't say.
Oh, I thought I'd get you.
I can tell you after.
Perfect. I had a fake Facebook too once. I tricked one of my friends. It was
Mhm.
funny.
The thing is, though, so, like, we made it in high school. So, like, we actually had, like, a lot of friends on it because
That's when
high
I
school
made it,
kids,
too.
like, they just add anyone, right?
Yeah, they do.
So it was, like, a good
It was so
fake
funny. The
Facebook.
amount of, like, okay, we made this account, and it's supposed to be this guy from, like, Chicago or something we made up when he was new at our high school. And the amount of fucking girls that you wouldn't think would message him right away, start flirting, was fucking crazy.
Really?
Like, at least 10 people you wouldn't even fucking think of to be like that. And we were like, oh, fuck.
It's the
This is getting
quiet
weird, and then we
ones.
can delete this.
It's the quiet ones. They're frisky.
Yeah.
Yeah, those quiet ones.
What?
Cole's not quiet.
I am. When you first meet me.
And then she don't shut up.
Yeah.
Just
No, I
kidding.
talk too much. We're going to talk about the Depp versus Heard trial.
That's pronounced turd.
Oh, sorry. Depp versus Turd.
When you say it, it sounds worse.
Yeah, the turd.
Dirt.
So it's on what, day 7?
I think that's what yesterday was.
Yeah.
They don't do it on the weekend, right?
No. I don't believe so.
Have you watched all of it?
I don't think so.
No, so I watched the first day, and then
Gave up on it.
Johnny took the stand, so I was like,
I think he didn't take till day 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I skipped 2 and 3.
The one day I forgot it started, I came home from work and literally just sat down and watched the 4-hour video. And then I went to bed.
Well, so it's a little bit intimidating when you see, like, I've been watching it on YouTube, and it's literally like 7 hour long.
Yeah.
But because they don't stop it when
For
they're taking their
recesses.
recesses, and like their lunch breaks are like 2 hours.
Yeah, and even at the beginning, you can fast forward like 15 minutes till
Yeah.
they actually start doing something.
So there's probably like out
Four.
of the 7 hours, there's probably only like 3 to 4 hours.
That's why I think the one I watched the first day was cut.
Yeah.
Because it was only 4.
But yeah, so I watched day 1, and then we watched most of like the first day of Johnny on the stand, which was day 4. But I did fall asleep, and then I've been watching a lot of it on TikTok. That's why I skipped the other guys, is because I watched like their whole.
They're funny too.
They are though.
His friends.
Yeah. But like, I don't know, Johnny. I love Johnny, and like he's so sassy on the stand.
I'm excited for her to get on the stand, see what happens.
I'm really excited for it too, because like I was saying to you earlier, I feel like I'm happy that he took the stand first, because now there's like more stuff coming. Like there's a lot more media where like
Yeah. They're just going to ask her stuff about what he said or something, pretty much.
yeah, but like there's more media, so like all the sleuths that are like finding out shit, and like like little things that have been going on during the trial.
Yeah.
So like his lawyers can see that and question her about it later on. So like
the makeup and stuff.
Yeah, like
L'Oreal even came out, I think, didn't they? Or no, who'd you say came out?
It was Milani.
Yeah.
Cause like so her lawyer is trying to say that she's been carrying like a concealer compact in her purse the whole like duration of their relationship, which was from like, what was it, 2012 or 13?
13 or something like that.
Yeah, I know it. So they got divorced in 2016, and so she's saying that she carried this makeup compact like their whole relationship, but the compact wasn't even released until 2017. So it wasn't until after they were divorced. So there's no fucking way that she was carrying that around.
I watched this one thing. It was this guy, and I think I told you about it earlier. He had like this makeup artist on, and they were making fun of her because she said at one point she used L'Oreal, to cover it up. And they're like, there's no way L'Oreal covers up shit, anything at all. She's like, because she teaches like a makeup class, and she's like, they practice on like dummies
Yeah.
that have like the fake bruises on them.
Mummies.
And they have to use like professional makeup to cover the bruises, and even then sometimes you can't cover them up.
But like, I'm happy. I feel like once she goes on trial, like a lot of her lies are gonna come to light, and like, even so, like, there's one video. I didn't find the video, but I'm sure we've all seen it. It's Johnny, like he is like slamming the cupboards.
Yeah.
And then she's kind of like antagonizing him. Like she repeatedly asks him like, what's wrong? What's going on? When he's just trying to like do his own thing. Like he's not even talking to her, not even acknowledging her until she keeps asking, and then he gets like annoyed.
Yeah.
And he like yells at her, but like not really. But like they show, because in the video she's holding a cup, like a mug. I forget what the mug says on it. But then like her lawyers are trying to use these pictures of like drugs. Like there's one with like a bunch of weed with the mug. There's another one with like some pills in the mug, and they're trying to use that as evidence, saying that it was Johnny's, but that's Amber's mug.
Yeah, you can see it in the video.
Yeah.
And like the one where she said he headbutt her.
Yeah.
But he explained the whole thing.
And it was nail polish.
Yeah. And he was like, I was trying to restrain her from hitting me.
Yeah.
And she was squirming around and hit my head, or like the head's just hit because of that. He's like, I didn't headbutt her.
And like, I don't know, she's a bit much. And like I said to you the other day, like obviously there is a lot of stuff that Johnny has said, and like even like the way that he, like that video of him slamming the cupboard, like yes, he's not being aggressive towards her, he's not yelling at her or anything like that, but it's still like, it's not okay.
Well, when was the video taken? Was it when he was on opiates?
I don't know. So they asked him if he was drunk in the video, and he said no. That he wasn't drunk. But I mean, it does seem like he is on something, but it also just seems like he was having a bad day, which doesn't excuse like aggressive behavior like that, because even like that can be considered like an abusive situation, because like it puts you on edge as a person, like when you're around people that are constantly like taking their anger out like that and stuff, like even if they're not taking it out on you, like it still is.
Yeah.
So like I don't condone.
No, he's definitely done some fucked up things too, but He's not lying about them.
No, he's not lying. And I
saying that he
think
did 'em
too,
all.
like, him being in the, like, let's say, like, not that it's facts or anything, but like, let's say Amber is abusive, was physically and mentally abusive towards him. Being in a situation like that all the time, it's gonna put him on edge, and then like other things are gonna push him over that edge. So like that, it's expected.
Yeah, when you're in that situation for that long.
Yeah, and like especially like it seems like something did happen that day. To like something bad did happen to him that day, and that's why he was like frustrated and angry like that. And then her like poking at him, like keep like antagonizing, like it's gonna, his frustrations are gonna come out.
Yeah. I don't know. She like for him, the boots thing got me. Did you watch that part?
No.
When they first started dating
Oh.
or whatever, and she would take off his boots for him whenever he got home, and he's like, cool, like whatever, if that's what you want to do. And she was on the phone or something, and he took him off, and she got mad at him.
Yeah.
And then if he went to bed before her, she would get mad at, or after her, she'd get mad at him.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. She's something else.
Yeah.
I'm like, her face this whole fucking trial has just been driving me insane.
She doesn't even look like her.
No, she doesn't. And like you can tell that she's like forcefully making her face look like that. Like no one just like frowns for fucking 10 hours a day like that.
Try it out. Let's see your Amber Heard. It's a good one. Andrew, you got one? Nice.
And then like her trying to make herself cry.
Yeah, I saw the video. It's like, oh, she finally cried. And I was like, it doesn't even look like she's crying.
No, she's not. She like you can tell she's like trying to make herself. Like it's not like she's trying to not cry. She's trying to cry.
Yeah. Or like that video of her talking to one of her lawyers or someone came up to her and she like smiles like instantly, gets super bubbly, and then as soon as they walk away, she's just like,
yeah. Which like I can see like there's like two perspectives of that. Like it could be like where you're like genuinely upset and you're like putting on the like the face. But then there's where you're putting on the upset face.
Yeah.
Like
well, I do assume she doesn't want to be there also.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's suing her.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like it's a really fucked up situation. And like she's so mean to him. Even just like the things like when she was saying like why would Dior want to work with you, like they're about like elegance and fashion and stuff like that, and you're just a fat old man. I'm sorry, Johnny Depp is not a fat.
No,
he's not a fat man.
No,
he's older.
They're the only one of the only people that didn't like ditch him after all this came out.
Yeah, they were the ones that were like, no, let's go.
It did make me sad that he said even if he wins or whatever, he's not doing Jack Sparrow anymore.
You know what though? Good for him.
Why? Oh, because they ditched him because of this?
Yeah,
I didn't even think of that perspective for some reason.
Yeah, like they want to ditch him and they want to just like he made them so much fucking money.
Yeah.
And they want to just throw that relationship away over like allegations.
Yeah. I think Margot Robbie's supposed to be like the new Jack Sparrow type person in those movies. Last I heard, but I haven't heard about that in a long time.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I know.
I stopped watching those a long time ago.
I only watched like the first one, and then like 6 years ago I watched them all, and I love them all.
I've seen them all, yeah.
I've watched like the first 3.
I saw the first one in theaters when it came out, and then I just dropped off of it. They're all really good.
Yeah, I liked them a lot. Like I
like pirate stuff, you know.
Yeah, me too. I really like Johnny Depp as an actor.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say as a person.
For now.
For now.
Depending how things go.
Yeah, I mean, like but I feel like if they did have like hard evidence that he was like physically abusive, like videos of it or something, they would have already brought it out.
Yeah. Well, how many does he have more days on the stand?
I don't know. They're saying it's gonna be a 6-week trial.
Every day.
Holy crap.
But I don't know. I can't really see. Because I feel like Johnny was the last one that his attorney is bringing up. Because they already brought up his friend. They brought up his sister. Did they bring up the cops already?
I don't think so. It's just his assistant now, like partner's wife went up. His two friends and his sister.
That got struck in though.
Why?
So.
That was the first one I watched.
Yeah, it got struck because there was somehow they found out that she had seen something in the media about the trial before she took the stand.
Well, I assume everyone in that room has.
Yeah, which is basically, so like technically no one is supposed to like follow the media during the trial. I think the lawyers are allowed to, but like no one who's taking the stand is supposed to, or the jury.
Well, what would she have saw that would have changed her mind about anything that she didn't already think because she's his friend?
Could have just been like people's opinion of Amber and things like that. But I mean, like,
She said nice things about Amber, kind of.
yeah, I know.
They all his friends kind of have.
I don't even know. So like the only way that they would have found out that she saw something would have been if she posted something on social media like about something. Because like they don't know exactly how it happened. Like we don't know exactly how they found out that she saw something. But yeah, they said that's why her whole testimony got struck.
That's a day wasted. She was the whole day. That was the whole first 4 hours that I watched.
I think Johnny's sister and
I didn't watch
Johnny
that one.
are
I
going to
couldn't find
be.
that one.
Oh, that was the first day.
Yeah, we watched his sister. It's the first day.
Are you sure it wasn't his whatever's friend?
No, that was the first day. His sister. She was the very
I
first
watched the
one.
second day then. I guess I didn't watch the first day.
Yeah, she was the very first one to take the stand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause she started talking about his childhood, and that's when they
Yeah.
started asking him and everyone.
I think his sister and him are going to be like the strongest. And maybe the police, because like the police, like so Johnny's attorney is saying that like when the police went there, they didn't see anything. Like they didn't see any mess. Like the first set of police that went, they didn't see any evidence that there was any altercation going on. And that like the police themselves didn't see anything wrong with Amber. And then they called the police again and had a second set of police go out. And the second set of police apparently like they said the same thing, that there was nothing wrong. But then Amber's attorney is saying that the first set of police didn't file a report because they put it in as a verbal disagreement rather than like an altercation.
Yeah.
And so they didn't file the report. And if they would have filed the report, then they would have had to write down that they saw like that the apartment was like destroyed and Amber had like marks on her and stuff like that. And so they called back a second set of police so that the second set of police could like make the report and everything, which that doesn't even make sense, because how would they know that the report wasn't made by the first set of police?
Why would the first police do a verbal disagreement if everything was fucked up?
Exactly. Because Amber didn't want to press charges.
They still have to report though.
Yeah. They do. And that's where her attorney's trying to say that the police fucked up and that the police are lying, saying that there was nothing wrong because otherwise they're going to get in trouble for not filing a report. And like Amber's attorney saying that there's body cam footage showing the apartment in disarray, but Johnny's team is saying that the second body cam footage may show that because they messed up the apartment and then called the police to come back so that there was evidence of it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Which would make sense. Like if the first set of police went there and everything was okay, and then the second set goes there and everything's fucked up.
Yeah.
Obviously some sketchy shit happened in between. Because why would you even call the police back again if you didn't want to press charges?
Yeah.
Right.
And you wouldn't even have to call the police back. You would go to the police station and say, I changed my mind and I want to press charges.
Yeah. She's sketchy.
Yeah. And then they're trying to say too, so like there's audio recording of Johnny talking about when his finger got cut off.
Yeah.
And Johnny says that in the video he's saying the night that my finger got cut off, and her team is saying that the audio is Johnny saying the night that I cut my finger off. And like it's honestly like pretty hard to understand like what he's saying.
Yeah.
But either way, like, it's just a slip of words. Like,
well, even if he said the night I cut my finger off, that doesn't mean he did it.
Yeah, but they're trying to prove that him saying I cut my finger off is him saying that he did it.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like weird. And like, I said to you earlier, I don't know how a lot of these videos are even allowed as evidence because they were illegally recorded. Like the video of him slamming the cupboards, that was illegally recorded. And, like, the photos of him, like, when he's sitting there with, like, the ice cream and shit. Like
he even says, like, she handed me that ice cream and took a picture of me.
Yeah, he's like, she knew that he's admitting all of his
Yeah, he
wrongs
said he was
too.
nodding.
He's like, yeah, I was nodding off because I took opiates that day. She knew what was going on, and so she handed me the ice cream, set up the photo to make me look bad.
Yeah.
Which, like, I can see. He's like, my hand is in my pocket. Like,
Yeah,
I'm clearly not part of this.
Yeah. He's like, I wasn't eating ice cream.
Yeah, and like, he would
What
have
does
ice cream on his
have to
face.
do with anything?
The
Well,
picture.
Yeah, I get that,
It's
but like,
Spilled
like-
all over him, and it looks like he's all fucked up and spilled food all over him.
oh, okay.
It's to like prove that he was fucked up on drugs, which he's admitting to. And he has admitted to for many years that he was addicted to opiates and that he misused them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like she doesn't need to, but like there's even the one video they played, he started crying because it was like
Yeah.
him talking about self-harm, like
Yeah.
trying to self-harm himself. And her like
She was saying like the knife was dull or something.
I know, like the video was her. So, do you remember quite a few years ago there was this girl that got charged with murder because she like convinced her boyfriend to kill himself?
Yeah, I remember that.
That video reminded me of that. Like it was
Yeah.
like Amber wasn't trying to not get him to. It was like why she was like she basically telling him that he was like failing at it.
Yeah, like this nice too dull, you won't even cut or something like that.
Yeah. And like that one like triggered me. That one actually made me mad. And like it's just so upsetting that like she's using like hard times that he's had in his life against him and like his lowest points. Like obviously that's not a reminder that he wants. He doesn't want to hear that. He doesn't want everyone to hear that, and she's using that against him, trying to prove that he was abusive because he wanted to self-harm.
Yeah. And his kids have to watch this trial.
Yeah, like that's
Talking
so
about how many times he's done coke with Paul Bettany. Slipping Marilyn Manson pills to get him to shut up.
that made me laugh so hard.
That's the one where her lawyers laughed and she got
Yeah.
mad at them.
I just slipped him some pills. So
Well, he didn't
shut the
slip them to
fuck
him
up.
before we say that.
Yeah.
I said that too, yeah.
Handed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gave
well,
him a pill.
he was like saying like you did drugs with Marilyn Manson, and he was like,
He said weed and alcohol or whatever it was. Or cocaine and alcohol.
yeah, and then her lawyer was like, and pills, and he was like, I gave him a pill once, and then starts like laughing. He's like, to get him to stop talking. I think I might have sent you that video. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
this
sent
one.
a lot of videos. Did we want to watch these?
Yeah.
Here, keep talking. It's probably going to be a bit till I get it up.
Okay. What else? I don't know. Like he's just been so sassy on this stand. I'm surprised.
He wasn't at first, but like after a few days with her
Yeah.
lawyer being kind of weird. Because he goes on with like his explanations, which
Yeah.
his lawyer didn't give a fuck about, but then he does it with her lawyer. He's like, yeah, just yes or no question, Johnny.
So the whole point of when his lawyers are questioning, they're supposed to ask open-ended questions
Yeah.
so that he can elaborate to try to give more of a story to it.
Mhm.
And then when her lawyers are asking questions, it's supposed to be short answers.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of forgot that he was supposed to be giving short answers to her lawyers. But they were like rude about it. Like when they were like, "You're wasting. We're not trying to waste the court's time." And he's like, "I don't feel like I'm wasting anyone's time." Like he actually seems like upset about that.
Well, that's when he started getting angry with everything.
Yeah, and
Alright.
like the hearsay thing.
Yeah. You ready, Andrew?
Yep.
Computer is in. Oh, it is. Why is there no volume, Andrew?
Click the.
It's
I
full.
can hear.
That's the TV upstairs.
Oh,
I can't hear it.
Is it going? It should be going through your computer because the HDMI cord. Like you can't.
Can
hear
you change the input just to the speakers of the computer?
did you hear that?
Did you fart?
No, burped.
Yeah, sure. There you go.
Why do you want it to be through here?
Because we can't pick it up through here.
Oh, ready?
Yeah. Your volume on your
Yeah. Why is
computer's
it
on.
muted now?
There you go.
Oh wait, this isn't it, is it? Well, whatever.
Yeah. There's
There's, we got
What is
movie dumpster playing in the
John.
background for some reason.
Jeez.
It's someone
Start
else's
this one
podcast.
over. Start it over.
Yeah, okay. Alright, what are we trying to do here?
This isn't even the video. This is the ice cream one.
I want to watch all the videos.
All right, well, this is the one with the ice cream picture.
Okay.
Amber Heard's attorney is clutching at straws here.
This is a picture of you on a
Here, wait. Can we take a quick break before we do this?
We're back. So we were just about to play this video. We got our technical difficulties under control.
Yeah, we do.
Hit play.
Yep.
This is the ice cream video.
The video of the ice cream.
Here it is. Are you ready, Andrew?
Yep.
Here it is.
I think you gotta restart.
Amber Heard's attorney
Really?
is clutching at straws here.
What do you think of
That's what
Johnny's
my hair
look?
would look like if I had a ponytail back when I had blonde and brown.
Yeah.
This is a picture of you on a black leather couch, passed out, correct?
Yep.
Passed out's an interesting way of putting it. Maybe asleep.
Where is it? What residence?
That's in Boston.
I'm sorry.
That was in Boston when I was doing Black Mass.
In Boston. And that's ice cream on your lap, correct?
It is indeed. Miss Heard asked me to hold the ice cream as she noticed that I was on the nod. That means falling asleep from the 17-hour day that I'd worked and also the opiates that I'd ingested. And if you'll notice, my right hand is in my pocket. So I wasn't
Just like you said.
participating in the festival of ice cream.
Doesn't even
I
care.
was holding her
In the
ice cream,
festival of ice cream.
and because she knew what was going to happen, that I would fall asleep and it would drop, and that was a wonderful picture to take for her.
Sure.
I don't know why she took it, but
Well, so it's Miss Heard's fault that picture was taken. Is that what you're saying?
she snapped it.
Okay. All right. Let's,
Amber Heard's attorney is clutching at
She orchestrated it.
Yep.
Yeah, she definitely.
So it's her
said-
fault the picture got taken. She took it.
She snapped
What's-
it.
And like, what's the fucking big deal? He's sleeping with ice cream.
Well,
Yeah.
she's trying to show how fucked up on drugs he was, that he was eating ice cream, fell asleep, and spilled it all over himself.
Bro.
Wouldn't even be eating on opiates.
No.
Maybe ice cream. Ice cream's good all the time.
Not really. On opiates, you don't really eat, though. Like, you don't get the munchies.
No.
No. And
Not at all.
even if he did have the munchies from smoking weed, it's not absurd to fall asleep while
That
eating
doesn't-
ice cream.
Yeah, like, all that proves
Was
is
it
that
like
he
a
had-
cone? It wasn't a bowl, I don't think.
It was like a cup.
I think it was like a pint.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
just weird. That was another funny one. I don't know if you sent that one.
I did send that one.
Which one is it? Do you know?
I think
We can just watch them all.
I was gonna say let's watch them all.
I'll get this one up.
That's
You
the
only
one we
sent-
just watched, I think.
You
No, that was this one, wasn't it?
Oh, sorry, the link is
It
before.
might have been. You might be right, to be honest. Oh no, I was right.
You got it?
Give me a second, okay?
Is it up?
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
Oh, sorry.
Where's Johnny from?
Kentucky. He says that in his Dave thing.
Oh yeah.
His mom's from the inbred side and his dad's from the rich side.
He doesn't. He has more of like an English accent.
It's because the people he hung out with all the time. He just
Yeah.
like picks it up.
Right.
Because his just sounds like a very deep, kind of faded away Southern accent, if you think about it.
A
True.
little bit, I guess.
I don't know how I made it big.
I like the way he talks. He sounds like a normal person.
What do you mean?
So like, you know how like there's some famous people and they talk and they just sound very pretentious, like the way that he like uses slang and stuff. Like he sounds more relatable.
Oh. That makes sense. I wasn't sure what you're talking about. He sounds like a normal person, not an alien, you know? Sick of all these
Wow.
people sounding like aliens.
He is a Hollywood vampire.
Facts?
That's the name of his band.
Oh.
I don't know how to make it big again. Sorry.
I don't know how either.
Oh
I
my
clicked
God.
something last time and it did
Just double click it.
I did, and then something else pops up.
I think that's the video.
No, it's not. It's not.
Huh.
All right, let's play it.
Okay.
On
Johnny
September
Depp still
6th,
has his humor.
2013, you send Miss Heard a text that says, "Thank you for your letter. I love you." You scroll down. She writes, "Thank you for mine." Did I read that right?
This is the throw one.
And then you write, "The only reason we go for the throat is love." Did I read that right?
You did.
And then she
Here it
writes,
comes.
"My throat is yours. You're going to be the death of me, but I don't care." And then you write, "I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury." I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that again?
These are your words, sir, right? I read that right, correct?
You did.
You can take that down.
I don't know if I sent the one.
Which one?
Can you pull up Exhibit 483?
The one where
The pint.
no. Where the guy actually reads it wrong and Johnny's like, no.
Yeah, I see that one. Yeah, no, you didn't.
It's like, done.
Johnny Depp.
Something. Done.
This is.
Play the others.
Oh yeah, the other one. Sorry. Nicole wants them all now.
Well, I want to watch them all now, then we could talk about them.
Okay.
Well, we should talk about them while they're going to.
All right.
I don't know. That one, the last one, I don't feel like we have to say much. It speaks for itself.
He wanted her to be his throat goat.
Throat goat, eh?
Yep.
That's one way to put it.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time. That's what
And
goat means.
throat. Yeah. Throat greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I love this one.
We'll watch it one more time.
I'm spinning like a ballerina.
Classic.
Honestly,
old
when I was
classic.
watching it and I saw her doing that, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
it's what she looks like she's doing. But yeah, what was the pint one that I was talking about?
It's so in the last video I sent, it's like a little compilation of a bunch of the funny moments.
Those are all you sent.
No, there's one. There should be one more.
The last
Oh,
one
this one right
is-
here that you sent yesterday?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That one's like a little compilation of the funny moments. The mega pint.
Gotta love a comp. What?
I was gonna say I do love compilations, but there's different compilations that they're out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I like when Andrew goes in on it with me.
I actually just didn't catch what you said.
Compilations. Kind of like a compilation on Pornhub. She doesn't want to
Oh.
say she likes all compilations.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
there's facial ones, videos on.
Oh, okay. Video.
That's hearsay, I guess.
All right, Wilson.
I'm learning.
You
Heard it told.
Hearsay or
This is apparently a state.
hearsay or
Could you say that again? Mr. Rottenborn?
Did I read that right?
Mr.
Why do you call them
I have no idea.
He smiled at the end. I thought that was most interesting.
A mega pint of red wine.
There.
Correct.
A mega punch. I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I was drinking.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there? I'm sorry I couldn't hear you. So, okay, I'll stop talking. But I don't feel like I'm wasting anyone's time. So
Could you pull up Exhibit?
What a guy. Yeah.
Aw, that one didn't have the
What?
the Manson one.
Oh, that one.
We already talked about that one.
Yeah.
That was
Everyone
one of,
laughed. It was a good
it's
laugh
one
for
of my
everyone.
favorites.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one that I mentioned?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh, I don't know. I found it when he's reading the text, and Johnny called Amber a squarehead.
Called her a squarehead.
Yeah. He says a bunch of weird things when he talks.
Like, he says the weirdest insults. Oh, the done one.
The what one?
When he's like, did I read that right? And he's like, nope.
Oh. Well, explain it.
You already did.
What are you doing?
She's trying to find it to send it.
Was this correct?
Correct.
I like how you just stop talking.
Until
Sorry.
she says correct.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a whole montage of it.
Oh, another compilation, huh?
Another
Yeah.
compilation.
Another compilation.
Yeah.
Is that what they call them on Pornhub? I thought it
I don't
was
know.
just a compilation.
I don't even want to see a bunch of fucking facial fucking scenes. Here's 48 minutes of just people getting facials.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's my
dude.
favorite part.
The money
Some people
shots.
do like that.
Good for them.
Alright,
Oh, this is on YouTube.
Yeah. We got the
We'll
good,
go
good.
full screen.
Step her up there.
You got it up, Andrew?
I got her up there.
Good, because it's loading.
Alright, we gotta talk over this
Oh,
one,
skip
boys
that
and
trial.
girls.
Ballerina.
What?
Why?
That's how this works. Can't just sit here and
TikTok's
watch
okay,
other
but
It
people's
you
doesn't
stuff.
matter
Not
unless it's
okay?
copyrighted.
Yeah, we can't just sit here and talk over other people's or just watch other people's stuff.
I showed him out.
Did I read that right?
No.
You did.
Did I
Oh.
read that right?
You certainly did, yes.
You see that?
I do see that. Certainly did, yes.
Did I read that right? Yes, you did. You see that?
It's just a blur.
What did you send us?
Yeah, Nicole, this is just some
This
meme
is just fucking
shit.
YouTube poop.
Yes, sir, I see that, yes.
You see that? You see that?
What is this?
The computer doesn't even want
Is
to play
that what
it.
I thought it was?
Clearly.
Thanks for that, Overcast on YouTube.
You see that? You read that right? You see that? You read that right?
That's that. I don't know. So yeah, so basically like the lawyer reads out like a message and he reads it as done whoop or whatever.
Mhm.
And then he's like, did I read that right? And Johnny's like, nope, it's done whoop done.
All right.
It's funnier when you watch it.
Sounds like it.
I
I'm just
don't know.
kidding.
There's just been a little funny moments.
All his friends just trying to add shit to their questions is pretty funny. Like they'll ask him something and they'll be like, "All right, that's it." And he'll just be like, "And then Amber did this, and then this," and then they'll be like, "No, shut up."
Yeah, I know.
Even the judge is like, "You can't stop talking after someone says objection."
I don't know.
The kiss thing with his artist friend.
I know.
It's like, how hard would you kiss her on the cheek? He's like, I don't know the fucking torque of the kiss.
Yeah, and then she was like, is it a double kiss? I'm not European.
He's like, I'm from the Bronx or Brooklyn or whatever he said.
And then he's like, we do like one cheek, Europeans do two cheeks, sometimes even three.
It was funny.
And then like there's, so like the Amica cream, you were talking about that earlier. That's that cream that's like makes bruises go away.
I've heard it's not even called Amica.
It's not.
It's called
It's Arnica.
Arnica,
Or
yeah.
Arnic or something
Yeah.
like that. And so the whole thing, like the whole trial, she was saying it wrong. And she asked him like 6 times about this cream. And he said the very first time he didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
And then she's like, do you know if she used it? How am I supposed to know?
Yeah. Especially if you keep saying the wrong name at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that lawyer, honestly, I hope she never gets a job again because she's awful.
Yeah.
Her, like, she's so unprofessional when she talks. Like,
Yeah.
so in like day one, like there's like the opening statements.
Wait,
and
his lawyer?
her lawyer, the female.
Isn't that her lawyer? That guy?
He's
The
her lawyer.
older lady
and
with
then
the blonde
her,
hair?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
his
okay.
assistant, which is
Yeah.
also her lawyer.
Yeah.
She's so unprofessional when she speaks.
What'd she do?
Like just the way that she was talking, she was like using slang and like just like mixing everything up and like getting like things intertwined, and like she'd start telling a story and then she'd be like, well, let's go back to this,
Yeah.
and then like was jumping all over the place, and I was like, no one can even follow what you're saying.
You see when they almost posted phone numbers by accident?
No.
On a text? They're like, we want to get this unredacted so we can show it, and they show the judge and his lawyer the page. And like, there's phone numbers all over this. He's like, oh yeah, we'll get rid of those before we show it. Don't worry. But they were already showing them all of it.
Oh my
Like the
god.
judge and his lawyer and him. And it was like his phone number and Paul Bettany's phone number.
Jesus. Like they're just they seem like they're not prepared.
Well, because neither side really knows what's going on. It's a weird case. Like they know what's going on, but both people are telling different stories, so
Yeah.
you don't know where to go.
Well, like no, like I feel like her side is like unprepared. Like they don't even know like what they're fighting.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have their story straight.
One of them asked, like, it was funny because they thought they were asking about his sister because it said sis, but it was her sister. And they asked, like, oh, do you do drugs with her? And he's like, yeah, I've done cocaine a few times with her. And they're like, this is your sister. And like, no, it's her sister, Whitney, or whatever her name was.
Oh my god. It's just
They think
a
they got him.
mess. Her lawyers they're a mess for sure.
Yeah.
His are doing pretty good, I think.
Well, yeah, because they're letting him talk.
Yeah. I really can't wait for her to take the stand. And like so like I said to you guys the other day, like I can just picture Amber every day after trial going home, going on TikTok, seeing all these memes against her and just going into a fit of rage.
She's not allowed to, isn't she?
TikTok's not media, technically. Social
it is.
media.
It is
Social
media.
media.
Well, you're just scrolling your For You page. You don't know what's going to be there.
Social
I mean, she's not
media.
allowed, but I'm sure they are doing it.
Yeah.
Well, the one chick was doing it in the court and handing her phone to the lawyer. Remember? Did you see that?
Like social media stuff or just like information?
Amber's sister got kicked out.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
not
for
allowed
him.
back. She got
Whitney?
banned.
Oh,
Yeah,
Whitney.
because she was on her phone. They told her twice. Because, like, so the only people that are allowed to be on their phones are media.
And the people watching or whoever those
Wasn't
people
it-
are in the stands.
No, the people in the audience isn't allowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just media that's allowed. And she was on her phone. They kicked her out. They let her back in, and she was on her phone again. So they banned her from the courtroom.
What were you
She
gonna
even handed her phone to the lawyer and stuff and showed him stuff that was on, like, Facebook.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then
know.
He used her phone with that thing to show some sort of evidence, but they cropped it so you couldn't see the timestamp. And they were trying to show something from, like, 4 years off
Yeah,
of
what
when
they're
they
saying it
said. Yeah.
What a shit show.
Yeah.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on there.
What do you rate this trial out of? I'm just kidding. Oh, wrong show.
I don't know. I find it entertaining so far, though.
Yeah. I don't think that's what they're going for, but it is.
No, they're not. I honestly do hope that he wins. Because, I mean, let's say, I don't know. It's like it's a defamation case, right? So they're trying to prove that Amber hurt his career. And let's say even if he was abusive, she still hurt his career.
Yeah.
So
I guess, yeah.
But the way this is going, it seems like she was just as abusive as him.
Yeah, but she
She was
physically,
more.
and he seems like he was just had a drug problem and was
Yeah,
verbally.
I agree.
And like even so like they were saying too, like he was sober. Like he had a drug problem. He was sober for like 2 years before like he started using drugs and alcohol again after they started dating.
All because of pirates.
No, because of her.
Well, he said it was from, he started using those pills because of an injury on pirates.
Oh yeah. But like using again
Yeah.
was because of her, because she was so crazy. Did you see when they were trying to pick the jury?
No.
And so when they were doing jury picks, they had that filmed as well. And so basically what happens is there's like a group, like there's people and like both teams get to ask them questions and then they get to like kick people off the jury. So like one of the questions was like if they knew anything about Amber Heard. And then one of the guys was like, I don't personally know anything, but my wife says she's a psycho.
He didn't get picked, did he?
No. Her team kicked him off.
I don't personally know anything.
But she's
My
bad shit.
wife?
That would be Andrew. That's something you would say.
Yeah, probably.
What else you
no.
got, Nicole?
Do you think she shit on
the
his
bed?
I don't care who's shit on the bed. It's funny.
You just don't care?
I can see her doing it if everything he's saying is true.
I mean, I don't think it was the dogs.
I don't think
That's
it's one of them for sure.
They're 4-pound Yorkies.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he not even there at the time?
No, so
Then he came
He kind of
back.
looks like a Yorkie.
he does. So her and her friends were there for her birthday, or like, yeah, her and her friends were there for her birthday, and then she left to go to Coachella, and that's when the maid found it.
Yeah.
Or is that when he went back and they got in an argument? I don't remember.
I thought he found it.
No,
No, the maid
did.
found it and sent it to Johnny and was like, what the fuck?
Oh, because it was on his side.
Yeah.
He's just like... Yeah, I didn't do it.
If it was his, I don't think that he would have made a big deal about it.
Or shit on his side of the bed. Unless he's doing what she's doing.
Yeah, I guess.
But that would have been the only time he seems like he's doing something like that, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, let's say, like, he genuinely just shit in the bed by accident. He probably would have been like to the maid, hey, sorry, I shit in my
Or
bed.
he would have cleaned it
I'll
himself.
pay you a little extra.
Is that what you guys do when you shit your bed? That's what I do.
I don't
It
shit
just-
my bed.
Not once.
No.
What do you do?
What?
What do you do when you shit your bed?
I clean it.
Oh. No, we just leave ours dirty. Like, what?
We don't shit in our bed.
Yeah,
what
but
Andrew
if you were
just
to.
I mean, I would clean it if I did.
When you did.
If.
Well, there were lots of ifs going around. I feel like I'm on a defecation trial.
The great defecation trial.
I hope this doesn't go on for 6 weeks, though.
Why wouldn't it? That's what they said they're doing.
Like, I'll get bored.
Imagine being on
Just
the
watch highlights.
jury.
Maybe ESPN will
That's
start
what
doing
I've
highlights.
been
Well, I was trying to find highlight videos already.
Most of YouTube is just that. There's only like one person putting out, and it's like, what is it, CB something?
No, Law and Crime.
Yeah, Law and
Yeah.
Crime is the only one putting out the full
That's where
thing.
I've been watching.
Me too.
It.
You want
Or
to show
in
your
TikTok.
Northwest video before we go?
Yeah.
I know you're really excited about this.
Alright, ready?
I thought this
Well-
was so funny.
Do you want to give a context?
No,
Okay,
No.
perfect.
this will be a lot better without it.
Tell me when it's ready.
I'll let you know in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really need to get that update off of there.
Yeah. Because it was not fast, but it wasn't this slow before it.
It looks like it would be a much better computer than it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
It's a
That'd be for
$30
$20
Value Village special.
Yeah, it looks
Well, I got
like
25 because I paid there. I used a discount.
Oh,
25
shit.
bucks. Value Village, not bad.
Yep.
It's better than our old piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, the shark is going through some shit.
Amanda owned it.
Yeah, it's true.
And then I
Are you
played-
getting your... Oh, you're doing the tease for the Patreon, aren't
No, I accidentally took that off.
You
and
just
Andrew's
whipped
gonna
out
yell
your
at me for
Tootsie?
playing with my
you? Your
foot.
Tootsie? That's not a Tootsie.
You can't have your
Every
tootsies out.
single
What do you mean?
episode, Andrew yells at me for playing with my feet.
There's going to be people in the You better not yell. You let them free. Let those toes breathe.
He just says it's gross.
This is true, Andrew.
I never said that. I asked you. I said, "Is that what you want to put on the internet?" And you said, "No."
No, I said I don't care.
I don't think that's what you said.
Andrew
That's not
said,
what you said at all.
we need to get you some fidget toys because you're always playing with your toes on the podcast and it's gross. And I
You can play with
said,
her toes. They bend.
I don't realize I'm doing it.
As you're doing it right now.
Yeah, I know I'm doing it right now, but I can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Waiting on Andrew.
Oh yeah. I was waiting on you to
I
tell
know,
me.
I know. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's hope it plays.
Was it-
Classic.
There it goes. Well, she says, sit there, okay?
Hey, don't eat my cake, please. That looks so I can't eat that cake.
I love you so much. Look at these beautiful flowers. They go all around my table.
They're really,
Wow.
they're really not done.
They are so, I love this cup. I'm dying. These are so,
No, you're not.
so
Or you'll be in the grave.
It's like an
Kim laughs like
expression.
an old lady.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just found that video so funny. And Kim posts TikToks all the time of North just like talking shit in the background like that. And I'm like, why do you post these videos?
No, they're not. They're kind of ugly.
The computer died, so you know what that means? So
We have
we're
to.
going to the grave with Kim.
Yep.
Is that
Peace
Is that
and
it?
love.
You're ending it like that? That's a weird fucking ending.
Peace and love.
Well, everyone, thanks
Here, John,
for
I'll
watching.
do this. You do this.
what the fuck's that?
It's a Korean heart or a Japanese heart. I forget what they call it.
It's a heart. It's just a heart.
Do it.
No.
What are you doing?
What are you asking?
This.
Yeah, there you go. There's cat hair on the tip of my finger. This is Nicole's show, everyone. She's my boss.
All right, everyone. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Subscribe, comment, Patreon, the likes, comments, subscribe.
Likes, comments, subscribe, Patreon. Likes, comments, subscribe, Patreon. See you later.
Don't forget to like the subscribe button.